Prepositions are small words which confuse us great deal. Now, just look at these two sentences. I walk for school. I am going in the airport. We kind of understand there's something wrong in these sentences, isn't it? On seeing minutely, we come to know I walk for school. The mistake is somewhere here. I am going in the airport. Again, this word. So these little words which are prepositions, they kind of confuse us at times because so many of them, first of all, and many seem to fit in a particular place. We actually learn English or any language by listening or reading these ways. So what happens is we do not know in what context a particular preposition is used. Today we shall be talking about few prepositions, very small words, and we shall also know in which places to use them, so that we don't become confused. When we know where exactly to use which preposition, then whatever the situation is, we will be able to put the correct preposition, isn't it? My name is Ekta Singhvi and I discuss grammar with you. Now we are discussing preposition. I have already made two videos. First was on at, on and in, and second one was over, above, below and under. And this is my third video, and in this video I shall be discussing about three more prepositions. They are to, for and of. So to, let us take hold of to first. To, where do we use to? It is such a common word in English language and we use this so rampantly that we never bother to understand the real reason for the use of this preposition. Today we shall see requirement for using to is when there is movement and there is a sense of direction. I will talk about it in just a moment. Movement, there will have to be a movement and there will have to be a direction. Okay, in which direction the movement is happening. Like, I am going to school. I am going to school. Going, movement is there, and school, direction or destination. Not just movement, direction or destination. Direction or destination. My destination is fixed. I am going to school. I am going to my mother's place. My mother is coming to my place. Okay. So when there is movement and when there is direction, then we use to. It has got many more uses which we shall be seeing in a while. But the first and foremost use of to, very common use of to, falls in this particular area. Movement, direction. Movement, direction. Destination. Okay, we shall go to watch a movie. We shall go to a party. The doctor shall come to my house. Okay, there is movement, always a movement, coming, going, taking, giving, movement, and a recipient. I shall give this to you. Okay, give this. It is also an action, an act, a movement taking place, and to you, the destination is there. Okay, so when movement and destination is there, movement and destination or direction is there, then to is used. First and foremost use of to. Now we shall see some more uses of to and then we shall talk about for and of. So come, let's proceed. These are some of the uses of to. Let's go through them one by one. Movement, destination. As I already said, when there is movement and there is a destination, then we use to. Let us see some more examples. She went to bed. She went to bed. Movement, direction and destination. Where did she go? She went to bed. So destination is bed at 10 p.m. So to is used. Keep your car to the left. Keep your car to the left. There is a movement. Car will be moving. To the left, direction is there. Let's go to the party. Movement, go, destination, party. So movement, destination, we join it with to. She is coming to my home. Movement and destination. So to. So very common use of to there. Now to is used for some other purposes also. Let us see that. Preference. When I like something over something. I prefer tea to coffee. I prefer tea to coffee. It means that I like tea more than coffee. So we use to here to indicate my preference. Then my mother likes to eat ice cream. Again, preference. My mother likes to eat ice cream. To eat ice cream. So we are using to indicate liking. Okay, liking or preference. Then there is another use to indicate a limit. A limit. Something is rising and reached a certain point. So to indicate that point, we use to. Let us go through the example. The price of gold has risen to 50,000, rupees 50,000. The price of gold has risen to rupees 50,000. Or her temperature rose to 102 degree Fahrenheit. Her temperature rose to 102 degree Fahrenheit. So to indicate an end point, we use to. Then one more use is to show relationship. Like, it is not good to work on laptop all the time. It is not good. What? To work on laptop. So not good and work on laptop are joined by to. So it shows relationship. It also indicates time. To also indicates time. It is quarter to 2 now. It is quarter to 2 now. It means it is 1:45 p.m. or a.m. whatever. So it is sometimes referred to as quarter. Quarter to any number. So that's how. Or let us go for 6 to 9 show. 6 to 9 show. So the limit and time, these things are mentioned using the preposition to. Now, to has got a very special use also. And that is, it is used with verbs sometimes. Like to eat, to talk, to play, to learn. My teacher asked me to do this sum. Okay, so to and some verb. So let me just write it like this. This is separate. To talk, to eat, to play, to swim, and so on. The list is endless. So we can use to with any verb. Okay, but my dear viewers, it is important to note here that when we are using to with a verb, then this verb does not remain a verb anymore. It becomes infinitive. It starts behaving like noun, okay, because it becomes the name of an action. Name of an action. It is no longer a verb. That is a separate issue altogether. But the use of to, okay, we are talking about the use of to. So to is used to make infinitive. I like to swim in the evening. She learns to talk, or she learns to write in school. So like this, when we use to with a verb, it becomes an infinitive. That is a different issue altogether. We shall not talk about that here. But we have to mention, since it is the function of to. So to is having this function also. It makes infinitive. This is all about to at the moment. We shall now see for. Let us check out our next preposition for today, and that is for. For indicates the use of something or the purpose of something. Like, I shall always be there for you. She is studying hard for the exam. Why is she studying? For the exam. Our class is over for today. I have been waiting here for 2 hours. Now this indicates a span of time. I have been waiting here for 2 hours. I did teaching for many years. Again, span of time. Cucumber is good for health. Purpose or use. You are called for the interview. Purpose again. For can also be used for some scheduling in the future. Like I set the alarm for 4 a.m. For has got used in many phrases also. Like for good means permanently. The fear of COVID has gone from the world for good. For a living, she does this for a living. Then for a while, it has been going on for a while. That means for a span of time. For all I care means I don't care. For all I know means I don't know. So that way, for has got used in some phrases. There is one important point which good to mention here, and that is sometimes the use of for and to, they kind of collide with each other, or they can be replaced one with the other with just some changes in the words. Now let us see that quickly. Let us now try to understand how the use of to and for sometimes overlap with each other. Let us go through these sentences. First sentence, the library is a good place to study. Next, the library is a good place for study. Now, both these sentences, they kind of impart same meaning, but there's just one difference, and that is in the use of to and for. Let's see more minutely what the difference is all about. A good place to study. Now, the word that is coming after to, that is study, this is a verb. But here, good place for study, this study is a noun. So that is the difference. When we use to, we have to give a verb, and when we use for, we have to give a noun. Otherwise, the meaning of the sentence will be same. Next sentence, she goes to spa on Friday to relax. So with to, we are using relax. Relax is a verb. Relax is a verb. But here, she goes to spa on Friday for relaxation. When we are using for, we give relaxation, and that is the noun form of relax. This word relaxation, this is a noun. So we can say that when we write to, we have to write a verb, and when we give for, we have to use a noun. So this is all the difference. Like with to and for, sometimes we can interchange them, but then we have to take care to see whether we are using verb or noun. So my dear students, this is all for. Now we shall see yet another preposition for today, and that is of. Let us go through the last preposition for now, and that is of. So where do we use of? Of indicates possession or belonging, something which belongs to somebody. Like, the leg of the chair was broken. The leg of the chair. Now, in this case, leg of the chair, or the box of tiffin box of Mohan. So tiffin box of Mohan, we can say Mohan's tiffin box, living thing. Okay, living thing, we can use apostrophe, and we can mention the article just right after that. We don't need of. But in case of non-living thing, we cannot do apostrophe. Okay, so we have to use of, the leg of the chair. Most of the guests, now guests are living things of course, but then we say like that, most of the guests have left the party. Some parts of his body, some parts of his body's parts, no, some parts of his body were injured in accident. The board of directors, these things are mentioned as they are, the board of directors. A friend of mine, my friend was as good, but a friend of mine is a better way to say, a friend of mine is coming home tonight. The lid of the box, not the box's lid, the lid of the box, since it is non-living thing. A map of India. North of India, sometimes to mention direction, we use of. Fear of the dark. To be proud of somebody. So, these are the places where we use of. Now, with this we come to the end of this session, and I hope you have understood. And if you have liked the video, then do press the like button, and if you haven't subscribed as yet, then please subscribe. Now, I shall just be putting a worksheet so that you can understand how much you have understood these concepts. Okay? And the correct answer to the two sentences that we started this class with are: I walk to school, I am going to the airport. Movement, destination. Movement, destination. So that's all for today, my dear students. Have a nice time studying, and bye-bye. Take care of yourself.